so misleading. Shit, it's early.
I'm like, what are you doing? I have this all planned out.
Whose idea was this? This was
I
not
worked
one
hard
of
on
our
that this morning,
ideas.
okay?
Oh, it's too early, girl. Y'all about to get
I,
a different Tia. That's how early it is. I haven't turned into me yet. I'm still the bear. Oh my God. It's early. It's early. Oh my God. The only thing I had time to do,
I
I,
worked so hard. I worked so hard to do that video this morning
and you misled all
at
the
the crack
people.
of dawn.
I mean, you misled all the people. Oh my goodness. Um, I don't know what you was thinking, but this is early. Oh, I ain't even had no coffee. I am not. I usually don't start work for almost another 2 hours. What the heck was on your mind when you said get up? Talking about some morning laugh. They're about to be cackling. They're gonna be like, who is that that was on the show with Lizzie?
Right?
Not Tia. She hasn't turned
Maybe
into
we
Tia
should
yet.
call it afternoon laughs.
My goodness, my goodness. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Uh, I am so disappointed in us. Lizzie, Lizzie, what did you do last night?
Listen, okay, this woman.
Listen,
This is why. All day long, I was asking her, can you please go to StreamYard and click the pending so that I can create the live? This is why the live came up late.
tell the people how long it took you to do it, Lizzie. Just give them the truth. Give them some of the
Listen,
truth.
I couldn't do anything until you were on your side and you did it, and I had to go on video chat, and it took her 2 hours before she finally decided to open it up and work with me on it.
Listen, here, you guys. Lizzie did a good job, right? Lizzie took 4.5 hours to get this live set up last night. So let's give a round of applause for my girl Lizzie. There we go. All right. Lizzie and her technologically savvy self. Woo! Whew. It was today when we finished this live.
Who's all here? Hello,
Okay,
Cynthia. Robin's here.
let's go back and say
Robin was
hi
the
to
first one in
everyone.
chat. Thank you very much. We thought we were going to be just talking to ourselves.
No, she didn't.
What?
You know what? If nobody came, we was going back to bed. Let's tell the truth. It is too early. And then we saw Robin pop in. We were like, dang, we gotta go live. We got an audience. And she kept saying, nobody's coming. I was like, yeah, you're right. We won't take this one offensively. We'll just go back to sleep. Oh, good morning. Oh, so let me go down. Hi, Robin. Hi, Lizzie. Look at you. Uh,
You did that. They're like, how did I write in the chat? I'm not even here.
Look at our messages. Jerry's here. Good morning, Jerry. It is early. Hi, Cynthia. Amy. Amy, I was talking to you last night. Uh, I'm gonna tell y'all about my little. It was a small date. It really was. I got sidetracked by a model. Oh, Mickey. Mickey says, "Good morning, peoples. I just woke up. Desperately need coffee, but I'm here for Tia. And who's Aaliyah? Tia and Aaliyah. Uh, oh,
Ali.
she said Liz. Autocorrect. Well, she's that Lizzie girl. Oh, good morning, everyone.
Uh-huh.
That's our girl. I already did my grocery shopping and ready 20 minutes ago for you to start. What? Woo, Robin. All right. So without further ado, we do have a special guest that we want to bring in and get this fun going. So let's go ahead, Lizzie, bring our special guest in.
You can bring her in.
Lizzie, I got to do the
Oh,
sound
there I am.
and bring in the special guest. You got one job. You couldn't hit add. It says add. You couldn't hit the add button. What the heck? It's 2 hours,
I
Paula.
can't do, she can't do two things at once. She can't put
I can't do two
applause
things.
in.
Do you know what time it is? Let me tell you, it's hella early. That's what time it is here.
10 a.m.
Rhonda,
It's early for YouTube, not for me.
Rhonda, what time is it where
At
you
8
are?
this morning, I was making that intro. Did you not like that intro? Come on.
I
Yeah.
did. Yeah. It was like, woohoo!
I love
It is 8:07 a.m. here.
Oh my God, it's almost as early there as Rhonda is so sweet. So we were joking around and we said we're going to have Rhonda on our show as our first guest. And we didn't really confirm. And so I was like, I think I better confirm or we got.
I'm like, I get this message from Tia, and I'm like, I was invited. Where?
She's in the same live with us when we invited her. We took your nonchalance as a yes. Thank you.
Of course, I will be there for you guys.
Oh, thank you. So we have some things in common that I did not know about. One of my little friends, Janae, she says that you're one of her assistants for her diamond painting company. Uh-oh. We got something.
She's a moderator.
Hi, Dipper. Good morning, Dipper. Good morning, Dipper.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
He's so
Oh, I
cute.
want to see what's over there now. Yep. Okay. Do you see your pens?
You guys,
Do you see your pens?
you see your pens? Hi, Dipper.
They're named after
It
him.
must be her.
Yep. Her.
Yes.
Now she's gonna run.
So,
You had a date last night, Tia. When? Oh no, you're gonna tell us what happened. I know what happened already because she already informed me what happened.
I'm so,
She's frozen.
yeah, you were.
Yeah, she froze.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You
you
know.
froze.
Okay, because it's what you
Well,
know. It's early morning. The internet is like, what are you doing up? I don't work this early. Why are you? You know. So
Hi, Gail.
last night we were going to do line dance lessons. So there's no issue. You know, it was a nice gentleman. I had been I chat with everybody for a few months before they finally say, because I think that they're talking to me and 82 other girls. And then, it's my turn in the lineup. And so by the time we've talked for a month and a half to 2 months, it's my turn in the lineup and things. And then either they blow my phone up after or I never hear from them again. And most of the time, I'm okay with that. So last night, we're going to go line dancing. We want to do how they do it is they give you lessons and you do like 5 or 6 songs. Then they open up the club for people to come in, the regular country crowd. And then you've learned 5 or 6 line dances. So when those songs play, you now can get out there and dance. You have to get gone by then because, that's when the young people come out and they kind of, smooch you, move you off. So it was really just going for the line dance. And it was great, except I couldn't focus. I was bored because on my way, I had stopped. There was an event. Now, you guys know I host events, crafting events here in my community. And I got I don't know the best way to say it, but there was a surprise attack where another person in the community wants to do what I do for the same perk. You guys know I get discount off of my rent, and it just really works for me. But how was I supposed to know somebody else was going to want this benefit? And they had a great idea. So I go to check, mentally I'm giving my support. That's how I thought I was doing, but really I was eavesdropping. So I go in and it's real nice in there. They got these little, pallets, canvas pallets set up. They got alcohol. Never, never did it dawn on me that alcohol could be a part of my classroom. And then I noticed in the front of the clubhouse is a gentleman, and the gentleman has on a really nice, silky, it looked like a woman's robe, and it was short. It came up to like his hip, and then below the hip was flesh all the way down, and under the robe also. They were doing what we call a paint and sip with a live model, male model. Exactly, Mickey. And I mean,
She was jealous yesterday. She was jealous. All she kept on doing was ranting and raving. Why didn't she think of this? Blah blah blah.
it's all Lizzie's fault. It's all Lizzie's fault.
How is it my
I blame Lizzie, Mickey. This is the creator. Going the wrong way. This is the creator of Flirty Friday. And she never ever exactly, Amy. So remember when I said, girl, I'm bored? Because my mind kept going back to what's going on at the clubhouse. Good morning, Kathleen. Oh, when I tell you, I was so upset. I'm like, Lizzie, this all your fault. You was the creator of Flirty Friday. Oh, they had it was so many women in attendance, and they had their little plastic wine glasses, and they there, they all at attention, and I was so, I don't know, it was such a good idea. Meanwhile, I'm the community babysitter, and we getting juice boxes. And my vision, what I got to see when I do a class, is swipe, snot and stuff, wiping it with the hand. Go wash your hand, baby. I say that so many times. Go over there, wash your hands. Miss Tia made, buy some new soap and go wash, please. Go wash your hands. You're going to really want to wash your hand after, that was a lot of action with the wrist that you just did. Please go wash your hands. I'm saying that all day. And meanwhile, they got on soft, relaxing, jazzy music. That's why I couldn't focus. I felt so bad for this guy. I'm like, man, we've been talking about this for almost a week. We're gonna go have some fun. I was so bored. I didn't want to be there. So, moral of the story: if you guys have great ideas that I may be able to incorporate, I gotta one up this person now. Because what am I gonna do if they say, "Oh, we only have a budget for one event coordinator"? Well, I don't.
Her garbage. So.
I don't know what I would do, you know? So suggestions are welcome, and I blame Lizzie because Lizzie used to do Flirty Friday.
listen? Maybe you have to do two models and have
One on
light
each
and
side.
dark line. and have white
Yeah, there we go.
Look at Rhonda.
Okay, so I have to interject 2 seconds. So part of the reason why I went off screen is my husband's going out to do some client work, and Dipper has become brave to go out the front door. We couldn't find Dipper.
No Dipper.
I had to go get the rubber chicken.
To get him to come
And
back.
she was down at like 3 of our neighbors down.
Dipper. Now you know better. You can't do that. Aww. No,
So-
Dipper, you can't go outside. Okay? That's dangerous. I would be scared. The world was that much bigger than me. So good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Rhonda, what do you have going on? So I know that you are affiliated with, I want you to speak on it.
Who? Who's affiliated?
No, she's not affiliated. She's a moderator. She doesn't listen. She's the moderator.
I work in the backgrounds.
By Radiant's Facebook page.
So I wanted to help Debbie and Tamara with however I could for Captured by Radiance. So, because I love their canvases. So they asked if I wanted to help them with their websites, their Facebook page, sorry. So I'm over there and I'm letting people in and I'm saying hi to everybody and sharing unboxings and looking at canvases. So I love their canvases. I have all 3 versions of their canvases.
Oh, that's good.
I'm working on one right now.
I know. I can hardly wait to see that one grow, come to life. So I did the House by the Sea, which is the one I just finished for Splish Splash Spring Bash. That is such a tongue twister. I've done the coral reef, the turtle coral reef one.
I've done that one too.
Yeah, I have tigers, and I have. You're looking for another rubber turkey? No, sorry. And I have one of their new ones, but I need to find time to do them all.
I know. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Or what does it look like?
It's such big canvases. Huh?
Yeah, they're big canvases.
When
I do canvases, there's nothing with the small ones. Like my snack size are like 40 by 40, 50 by 40. My J wall is like right here. My 120 by 150. I love them, but it's like, how do I have time to do all of them? And then events come up and I'm going, I don't want to start another one. I want to work on one that I might be able to fit into it because there's no way I'm going to finish it. So it was awesome that you guys had the Splish Splash Spring Bash, because then I could at least work on it.
Yeah, Robin did bees and butterflies. I have that one in my stash. I want to do that one at time too.
How often a week do you find yourself diamond painting? I know I asked this in the group, but it's always nice to pose it to one. Like, and what does that look like? Are you putting aside 1 or 2 hours a day? Do you have 2 days where you diamond paint 4 or 5 hours? What does your diamond painting schedule look like?
That's a great question. It varies depending on what is going on that week. So if we have baseball or practices or appointments, I can't. Believe me, I tried diamond painting the last time and it was just too windy. And people were laughing at me. I took it with me. I was able to kit it up and I got one little square done. That was it. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Well, at least you got a square done.
Well, it was more like a third of a dollar bill. And it was round, so it was easier to place. Now, I'm a square lover, and I'm a single tweezer placer.
Oh,
Ooh, she uses the tweezer. She's high tech over here.
boy, oh boy. That looks like how many and do you singly place with the tweezers also? Oh,
Do you
that takes you
need
forever.
more than one with the tweezers?
I can do 2 or 3 with a tweezer, but I really do prefer singles. I'm finding that okay, so I got into diamond painting, and I found it as my grounding meditation. So it's very mindful, it's very calming, and when I think I'm calm, and I take my tweezers and I go like this, and I go like this, and my drills fly, I know I'm not calm. So I have had drills fly into the living room, into the kitchen. I've had them land in my eye, and I'm like, but I got glasses on, right? And I'm like, when I can calm down enough, then I can place them, and I usually get a rhythm going, and it actually doesn't take me as long as you may think. I can't multi-place any more than 4 at a time with a multi-placer. I just can't do it. And part of it is because it's not straight enough. And because I like squares.
I know that Janae, well, we're from Captured by Razor, she uses the tweezers too. Like you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my tweezers. They just, and I like the way I get it set up. I have my tray, and I get my arm in a position, and I'm literally just going like this.
So nice. How is it diamond painting with dipper? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of attention
all over yes.
Dipper needs to see what I'm doing because she is a mama's girl. And if I'm making noises, like doing the crinkles with the drill packages, she's like right there. Each and every time I get a box, she has to come in and sniff it. So if she's where I am, she literally will go in the canvas. So for example, I will be working on a piece, and before I know it, she's inside, coming out the other side. And if it's not big enough, she makes it bigger.
Making it bigger.
And I'm like, Dipper, I am trying to work here. And then like I'll have my rounds, right? So I have all my rounds standing on my area. And she's like, Mom, what are you doing? And I'm like, here goes my drills. Like, they were in an order. And I'm like, oh my God. Or she'll walk across my tray.
Does he try to eat the drills? Does he try to eat the drills? No.
Nope.
That was my next question. That's good that she doesn't try and eat them.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're currently working on.
What am I currently working on? Which one?
Oh, that's right. So we've been talking about being serial starter.
So I have this one.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Is that like a full crystal or?
Nope, it's an acrylics, but it has ABs and dust. So I'm doing that one.
Really nice.
I knew you guys were going to ask me this too.
So you were prepared.
I'm working on this one. This one is from Fallen Gems. They are a sponsor of Just Breathe, I Am Enough. And this one says, bloom where you are planted. Because regardless of where we are, we still can bloom.
Oh, I like
so
that. That's a beautiful message.
I got that one. And then this one is for all my emerald goddesses.
Oh, look at that. That will go beautiful with my new pen. Where is
So
it?
this one is from Rhinestone Goddess. And that's not color blocking. That has confetti in it.
Mm-mm.
And
That's
it
a
is
lot.
round. And I may be a round converter because this is absolutely gorgeous. So I have that one.
Do they only do round?
Oh, no.
Does that company only do round?
No. They do both. Yeah, they do
You
both.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can pick. You can pick, do I want round, square? Do I want AB, soul dust, glitter, whatever they have for that canvas. And the turnaround time is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And then I have this one. This is my J wall. That's my summer breeze.
A marble table. That is a diamond.
That's my diamond painting. So at the retreat last year, I had that puzzle, Summer Breeze. That's this canvas.
You got it in the canvas. Oh my goodness.
And it's from the one with the diamond art. It was the only one that had the canvas.
Well, so speaking of puzzles, I know that you are big in the puzzling, world. We do have Robin in the house. Robin is also huge, puzzler. Rebecca loves puzzle. What is it that you have coming up? I know that you guys are going to do another puzzle at the retreat, correct?
Yes, we are making a custom puzzle. The order for that will be going in this week.
Okay.
They're all going to be shipped to Rebecca's. So when you and Rebecca travel across towards the retreat, your vehicle will be filled with puzzles.
Oh, I'm glad that you told me that. I guess that, is going to that the vehicle selection, I'm hoping to go to Hertz because Hertz just lets you walk out and pick the vehicle. And so,
yeah. Well, luckily enough, we won't have 1,000 puzzles, but we will have 1,000 piece puzzles.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I guess people are placing orders and things. Yeah. So that would be the Great Lakes retreat soon.
Yep.
Coming up in June. So, what do you prefer? Do you like larger puzzles, or do you have a preference for the smaller one?
It depends on the puzzle size, like the puzzle pieces, because you can get 1,000-piece puzzle where the puzzles are like a quarter size, or the one I started that was my son's, it was 1,000 pieces, but the puzzle sizes were smaller than a dime. And I was like, what the? And of course it was Darth Vader. And so it was all black. And I'm like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So this is my latest puzzle.
Oh,
so cute.
So the puzzle pieces in this one are larger. So, and they're more colorful. So you got like regular size pieces. Some of them will have codes on the back of them or letters on them. So if you're having difficulties, you can kind of flip them over and figure them out. So you're not always, you can. If they weren't made to be used, then they wouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So,
Amy says you better rent an RV.
yeah, exactly.
Did you imagine Rebecca driving an RV?
We would get our practice in.
Exactly.
I was telling, so we were up late last night. We were up really late. I don't know whose idea this was. Lizzie, was this my idea or yours? Because
you picked the time, Tia.
Yours. You picked the time.
I did. Here's what I was thinking. What I wasn't thinking. I was thinking with my woke brain where I'm awake and I'm lively and rejuvenated. And so I was like, yeah, we'll get them early before they get out the house. I wasn't thinking about how early it would be for me. I'm like, oh, whew, y'all got, if you watch it back, I know a lot of you just now joining, watch back the first 5 minutes. It was a whole different Tia here. 5 minutes into, she had to wake up. Oh my gosh. A few minutes
So now that I
before.
put my puzzles, so now that I put my canvases on the floor, Dipper is now crawling underneath them.
Oh, she's just getting into everything.
Oh, yeah.
Here's our other puzzler, and it's in her name, the bibliophile puzzler.
Mm-hmm.
She got distracted. Amy, I'm an avid puzzler. My favorite brands are Ravensburger and Eboo.
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 Ooh, we'll have to look at that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like the Raven burgers. Those ones are nice. White Mountain, I haven't tried, I don't think. Personally, I don't. I look at the images and sizes. So
Yes.
I like to test all of them.
DP with Adventures, we can see what you're saying. What is she trying to say?
Yep, we can see exactly what you're saying.
We know that you're here. She said that's her new bedspread. Is that a new bedspread? I don't know.
What bedspread?
Oh, behind Tia.
Oh,
behind you, I guess.
Nope, it's not new. I have.
She might. There's only 4 people in my chat. Everybody else is in Tia's. Maybe you should go over to Tia's chat. You can see which one's the most popular one out of the 2 of us.
Ooh. I would say the crazier one.
That was 30 minutes ago, she said.
Okay, so that means I'm last, which is good. That means I'm the most sane one.
Rebecca! The most sane one. Love that. Oh. So last week I had some internet. Well, I always have internet problems. I'm just saying. I was asking her if the J wall painting was the new bedspread. Oh, your J wall paintings are gonna be the. It's big enough to be. That thing is huge.
It's big enough. It could be. I actually took out our standing wood fireplace, and I was going to use that as my display place. Except my husband took it to hang his guitars. I'm like, well, what the hell?
We can see you, Tammy.
I'm like, that's not the way it was supposed to go. That was mine. I did all the work.
I can see you. Hi, Tammy. I said hi to you when you first came in. I probably was in the middle of ranting. It was bad. It was very bad. I was trying to wake up. I couldn't wake up. I had to go get in the shower to wake up. My hair's soaked. Hi, Dipper.
Hi, Tammy.
How are you?
I ran away from my mom and dad today. My dad left the door open and I ran outside. Mom had to come and get me with the rubber chicken.
Bad dad. He definitely knows better.
So, Tia said before we pressed live, she's like, "Ooh, people are going to see other side of me today that they're not going to want to see because she's so tired."
You just don't know. It was hard.
Beautiful, though.
You sure did miss the date details. The date fell flat. It was boring. I felt so bad. My mind was distracted and elsewhere. Oh, my goodness. But where my mind was at, it's like a zenful, peaceful moment. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm a little frustrated.
Dipper is now running away with my pen up the stairs.
Dipper. Oh, my God.
She is literally like a
Dipper
toddler.
is something else.
And she has this thing about anything that has
It's a ferret.
rubber on it. Yeah, Dipper is a ferret. She's a little girl, so she's smaller. Usually when you see ferrets, they're like twice her size. So if you ever go to like Nix's Saturday Night Live, you'll sometimes see a big Sid. And Sid is only 8 months old. Dipper's 2 years. So she's a tiny one. But she has this thing about rubber. Rubber. Anything that has rubber on it. So like the soft ones, erasers. Oh, she loves erasers. She literally will hunt erasers down and then she steals them. Plastic water bottles. So yeah, ferrets are, ferret stands for little thief.
Is that right?
And they will steal things. They will steal shoes. They will steal keys. So, funny story, Dipper, my son plays baseball. So he has an athletic cup. She will go and open the zipper of his bag, climb in, dig through it, grab his athletic cup, which is like twice the size of her. And she runs up the stairs with it and hides it. So then he has to go find it to go to his games and practices.
I guess I never would have thought that ferrets are that active and that much fun. Oh my. So you're like constantly chasing her.
They sleep like cats. So they're just as smart as cats and dogs. She will roll over, she will do paws, she will turn around. But she's like a cat in terms of, Dipper, come? No, I don't think so today. And I'm like, get over here, right? She's active in the morning. She'll be active about midday and then late at night. They usually are done in pairs because they are a social animal. But we only have the one. So if you only have one, then you need to plan on spending 3 to 4 hours a day with them because they are playful and they need the attention. So, yes, I have a toddler at home.
Good morning, Kay. How are you? Sue says
my sister had 2 ferrets growing up. Yeah.
Okay. And then Mickey says that they love to take things and hide them in their nests, and their nests are always changing places. That is so funny.
They do. So she will, it's almost like weekly. So she'll have underneath the bookcase, she will have on top of my bed, and she will climb up on top of my bed. She'll go underneath the bed. She'll spend time in my son's room. She loves boxes. And then her latest one is we have a bed that has drawers underneath. And only for my stuff, she pulls the stuff out of my drawer and piles it. And then she sleeps in it. So I open my drawers. I'm like, where are my sweaters? Where are my underwear? Where's my socks? I'm like, what the hell? And then I can't close the drawer because she stockpiled them all in one location. I'm like,
oh,
can I have my undergarments back, please? I want to get dressed.
That's funny. All right.
But
I was trying.
Yeah, under the couch too. That we don't have a couch, so she can't do that.
All right, I think I have it.
Rebecca says, I like attention. Guess that makes me a toddler.
So bad.
Amy's like, have you found Dipper's hiding spots? We have found most of them. Sometimes she finds new ones. There's one cabinet in the kitchen that she will go into. Oh, she's going into it right now. She can open the door to get into it, but then it closes and then she can't get out. So she sits there and she scratches like, help, help, I can't get out. I'm like, then why'd you go in there for? Like, yeah, laundry baskets. Mm-hmm. And that's actually what they said. Yes. And the smellier the things, the better. So if you have a hamper of really dirty clothes, that's a real good place to take a look. And you have to like actually pull things out and take a look at them, because they won't just lay on top of the clothes. They will go into sleeves and into pant legs. And it's like, oh. So some of my old pants, I have, she has acquired them as her tunnels and she will play in them. And I'm like, or you go upstairs to get changed, you have to put your pants or your shirt on the bed so she can play in it while you get changed. Otherwise, she will try and climb up your legs. I'm like,
oh.
Rebecca says, what do you feed her? She has dry pellets and raw beef. So ferrets are carnivores. We have tried chicken, does not like chicken. We've tried like eggs, egg yolks, does not like that. But she definitely likes Alberta beef. It has to be raw. You can't have anything. So you get something that's been, yeah. So if you have anything that is pre-mixed that you buy at the stores, you can't give it to her. Similar to dogs, chocolate, it can be very deadly for them. But she's actually really good. Unlike the cats and dogs, all she wants to do is sniff. She doesn't want to eat anything. So I'm like, yay. Oh, you want to see what dad's eating? Okay, here you go. Oh, you want to see what I'm drinking? Okay, here you go. But that's as far as she goes. She won't, which is really good. You can leave things out and she won't touch it.
Oh my
But yeah, I take her for walks. She goes on a leash and a harness. And of course, it's not me leading the way. She has to lead the way. And she's quite friendly. She doesn't nip or anything, which is nice.
So I know you have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your plans with your YouTube channel for this year?
Great question.
Because I have problems thinking of what to do. So
yeah, exactly. And it's tough, as a person who is doing things, it's like, I enjoy this, but I don't know if anybody else would enjoy this. Right. So I'm going to try and do a couple of different things. I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with doing my canvases, but I want to do sharing more of the other crafts that I do, some of the other arts. And because Dip in Time was based off of Dipper, who has made me pause in the moment and enjoy those, I think what I'm going to do is do more things where it's just like, let's just have fun and see what happens. So, I've been looking at some of the ASMR videos, and because I am a single placer, that might work.
Plucker. She's a single plucker, y'all. Pluck. Pluck.
Yeah, single plopper.
Pluck.
So when I originally started,
I know a girl that says if you multi-place your key.
We won't go there.
That's so funny.
I'm just that the whole image that just went through my whole head with that single popping and placing, and
I multi-play.
yeah,
I'm
I don't know how you
already.
guys do it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, hang on a second though, Tia.
Yes.
You multi-place, right?
Yep. Imagine how long it took. Huh?
Which canvas have you completed yet?
I have you so bad. You did that on purpose. Should have known you were going to double team me with Lizzie. You see what I got to deal with? Now I got two of them. I got two of them I got to deal with. It's my 10 person right here.
Tell her the idea I had last night. What I told you.
What was the idea that you had last night? We were up late and we got up early. I didn't tell you. It's a different year today. I ain't got no I'm operating on 2.2 minutes of sleep. And you want me to remember, took her 4 hours to get this shindig set up last night. You're 4. And I'm sitting here being the dutiful sidekick. And she said, help me. I said, do this. 2 minutes later, we were done. I guess I should have stepped in a little sooner. But I'm like, whoo,
she
girl,
is fine. She didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do jack. Lizzie was dedicated. How many links did you get, Rhonda? And how late did you receive?
Tia, I didn't know you were dating Jack.
Huh?
Who's
she
Jack?
Got 2 Jack.
Yeah, she's like, I wasn't doing. She wasn't doing Jack. I should have done Jack.
Oh, you're so bad.
Who's
You're
Jack?
so bad. She is bad. She's worse than you. Oh my gosh.
Listen, she said last week her son goes in and steals all her stash, and I said, well, have Justin diamond paint, and then you come on and say, look what I created last week. How is anybody going to know?
Come on, use the tools that are given to you.
That's what she said. Use your tools. Do you guys work together and come up with this tool script writer?
It's the Canadian mind working.
Don't work harder. Work smarter. It's like those puzzles. They have the prints on the back. Work smarter.
I was bitching about how he just comes in, and I was like, I don't understand. He literally shops though. He'll take 4 or 5 at a time. And I was telling Jeanette, like, why does he do that? We in the
because
same
you don't
house.
do them.
But we in the same house. Just go get one.
Oh, no, because you need variety, right? Because everybody likes to do different ones. So
he'll take them in his room. And I said, now he's creating a stash of his own out of my
and you won't know what's in there.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh my goodness.
Okay, but Tia, that's just a boy thing. Seriously. Because when Eric was starting to go to school, he was starting to take all my stuff for my crafts, and he was going and putting it in his room. And I'm like, I could have swore we just had that. Where is it? He's like, oh, I have it. I'm like, and were you planning on giving it back to me at some point? Oh, maybe.
Wow.
It's a boy thing.
It's got to be.
It's got to be a boy thing. I can't wait till little man does it to J-Ron.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
100, 200 completed. I don't even know. I've never counted my completed.
What?
Yeah.
No way. Seriously? 200.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Before she had her son, she diamond painted a lot. Now she probably doesn't have as much time.
No.
Still diamond paints a lot, even with little man. So that's good.
Yeah, but he steals all her stuff.
My granddaughter wrecked one of my canvases, and I'm still trying to recuperate on that canvas. I had to order more drills.
What happened?
Oh, she came. I went to Niagara Falls. This is when my daughter was in college. We went there to go take her grocery shopping, and my daughter and my granddaughter were living here at the time. I come home, and she decided to get into my diamond paint. Like, came in the craft room, She grabbed my drills out of the drawer because I had it in, that art dot drawers that are back there. She pulled them out. She opened up all the jars and she poured them all in my tray. Like 30 bottles.
Oh.
And I come home and my daughter is in here trying to pick them out, like as if she could pick all that out. She's like, don't come in here yet, Mom. And I'm like, what did she do? So I had to order all new drills. And then I ran out again to finish. I'm almost finished, but not quite yet. Yeah, that's what my lovely granddaughter did.
Wow.
As a person on the outside, it is funny and it's sweet, but having been in those shoes for other things is like, I literally could kill you right now, but I love you too much. Please just go away.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. Holy, she used to complete 4 to 5 in a month. What?
No.
I couldn't even do that.
What size?
Probably various sizes, but she does pretty big canvases. So it's nothing to see a 60 by 80. She does big ones, pretty big. All right.
Rob says, I'm so afraid that happening. I remind my daughter daily that my granddaughter better never be allowed by my diamond painting stuff when I'm not here. Yeah. Well, because it's so sparkly too, right? And it's like, ooh, sparkle. And then I can mix them and see what happens. And you're like, no.
All righty. Well, just so you guys are aware, we did have a little something different that we wanted to kind of try out. This section that I want to highlight is called Why I'm Not Married. Here we go. Waiting on it to come up.
And what is it?
You're going to see.
Oh.
Let me get you some volume. That way, if it plays. And hopefully you guys can get it. I'm going to let it play again. Not to laugh. One more time. When I tell you, oh my gosh, when I first saw that, I wanted to go into the screen and just help her out. Women uplifting women and being supportive. Can you imagine just sitting on the couch and out of the clear blue sky? You look up and boom.
Those YouTubers do a lot of those. Those two do a lot of those. Those TikTok people do a lot of them, and he pulls cranks on her all the time.
There's a family too. There's a couple that do that. I think
she does it to him too. I'm not sure.
There's one where they do like the Nerf guns and the water guns, and
she does do the same pranks.
See, Tia, that's where it's all about.
Huh?
Cindy come and do pranks on you.
Nope, not doing that at all.
Okay, so at the retreat, we can get you this year instead of Crashly.
That was such an epic fail.
Oh my God, you guys were hilarious.
You came out there and ruined it too. You were like,
I didn't ruin it. You guys scared us. We're sitting there, minding our own business in the room, doing our dot. And then all of a sudden you hear screaming and yelling, no, stop, let me out, no. And I'm like, oh. So I get up to run out into the hall to make sure everyone's okay. And they're doing a prank in the bathroom, filming it to send to Crashly to get her to come back down because the girls are fighting. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, Rhonda thought we were real. I'm like, yes. Like, not funny.
Then we're pretending to fight so that Crashly would come in the room.
Come in and stop her sisters from fighting.
Yes.
We knew that was the only reason.
They were filming it.
We were recording and trying to listen. Crashly is so smart. She said, you better not be pranking, because why, if you guys are really mad, are y'all texting? Like, we were arguing through.
So next time, as long as Crashly doesn't see the replay, get someone else to record it. Like, we're actually filming it going, Crashly, we have an issue. Mayday, mayday, come. You guys don't send it.
We were sending it. I mean, you know, we had a script writer that had us like, yeah, that's good. That's real good. That's a great idea. Horrible idea. He came down like she was so defeated before she even came. Like, this better be serious. She didn't believe it at all.
Yeah. Do you see what J. Rob says? She goes, I now have ideas for the retreat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that. And then
Stu, I'm actually in Alberta, Canada. So Lizzie's on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast.
She out here by me, guys. It's just
very far away.
Several hours.
Although I do know where in Ontario Lizzie is.
She is in Canada. Yes. You need to set up a spy cam. That would be so much fun, a spy cam. So here's I saw that. It came across, you know, I don't know where I was at, either TikTok or YouTube. I saw that. I was mad for the woman. I was like really mad. Like, how you gonna do her like that? But then I was happy because she gets her revenge. So
let's see.
Here we go. You better not do anything but laugh. The timing, perfect. And then she shot the sparkler off at the end. Because he did the same thing in his.
Yes. So this is the couple that does pranks against each other. Mm-hmm. And the husband actually just graduated from the military. Like he just retired from the military.
Look at that. Well, thank you, sir, for your service. If I didn't see this reply, I was coming to join her. I was going to help her out. All in the name of sisterhood, you know.
And they're divorced.
Yeah. See, I told you guys you get a different Tia. You're a different Tia in the morning. If you guys want to meet the nighttime Tia, please go back and watch the first 5 minutes. And you did not hear the show that was going on just before. Poor Robin. Robin Pennington was the star of that show. I'm like, what the hell is she doing here this early in the morning? Because we had already decided if nobody comes, we're going back to bed. It's that early. I was like, whose idea was this? This was not the best idea. Oh my God. I can't even believe
it was your idea.
That's what y'all saying. But
it was your idea at the time. And I said, I don't know, that time is pretty early for you.
6. I got up at 6. I couldn't wake up. I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. I was like, oh, I'm not even up this early for work. Why am I up? I was yelling at myself.
Did you even go to bed, Tia?
I got 2.2 minutes because I was with her. She was over there trying. Y'all, she wanted this to be so nice. Please give Lizzie let's give Lizzie a round of applause because she worked hard. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. I did it wrong. Here we go. Let's give her a round of applause. Oh, of course. Lizzie worked hard. She was like, oh, it's going to be nice. We got this Did you see our intro? Just lying to the people, fun. And who gonna have fun this early in the morning? I was like, I don't know if this was a good idea to use that intro for this show. We should have waited till we got used to this. The first day, whew, I gotta
Go all the way in if you're going to do it.
I told her I got to take a pill. I'm usually light and lovely, and whoo, it was a chore. It was a chore.
Maybe we should do it at 11:55. That's 1 minute left of the morning. So you got time to wake
up. Robin says, and I was waiting to say anything, wondering if anyone was coming. We was wondering too. We didn't think anyone was coming. And so Lizzie was like, we'll just go back. I'm like, I'm going back to bed. I hope you go back there. I'm going to pull this blanket back. I'm going to be in the bed knocked out.
I was expecting you to be in bed.
I started to. Now, see, I got my nightgown. I got in the shower. This is my retreat nightgown, in case people are wondering. I got in the shower, and I was trying my hardest to just get some energy to get dressed, and it wasn't in me. So I said, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put on my retreat nightgown because it covers up everything. And then as soon as this ends, I can assure you guys, look at my eyes. I got to go back to sleep. I'm going to get me some sleep. Can't hang with you all day and night, Lizzie. Lizzie had me up so late last night. So late. Tell her what time we went to bed. We went to bed today, just so you guys.
I don't know what time you left the chat, but I left the chat at 3 a.m.
The girls were still up. They were still up.
Lizzie, that was 3 o'clock for you?
It was. Yeah, it was probably
3 o'clock my time.
Okay, that wasn't too bad for Tia then. That was 1.
I went to bed. It was about 2:30, 2:45.
Midnight.
She probably stayed on longer than me with them. I don't know.
It's hard. I talk. I'm a people lover. I'm a people person.
We were making those two laugh so hard last night.
They were
and her friend Jeannie probably thinks we're cuckoo.
We were laughing for hours, and Lizzie was so diligent. I need you to give my girl a round of applause. Lizzie was working on this thing for 4 hours last night. And I'm like, Lizzie, you still working? She was like, yes, because you won't help me. What do you want me to do? 2 minutes later, we were done. She was like, see, I told you if we work together.
See, if you guys work together, then you wouldn't have any issues with the wheel.
I wouldn't. That's true. I always have technological issues. Mine is all like internet related. Like I can't get it.
Oh, it's always somebody else's.
It's always it's Lizzie's fault. Always.
That's why I gave you control of my screen, so you can't yell at me anymore.
Said I need you to have control. Mickey says I had my echo remind me at 10 that you guys were doing a live. Darn thing. Sound sleep. We got woke up from the same sound sleep, Mickey. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh my God. Oh, that's what.
Do you see what Amy said?
Huh?
Look what Amy says.
Amy
I would so be in hers. I'm on your side there, Amy.
Husband decided to clean out a closet at 9:55 a.m. Eastern and needed a hand. I thought for sure I would miss the debut of this. Aww.
But isn't that true? Like when your husband decides we're going to clean now, you clean now.
Go. Let's do it right now. Let's get it done now. Oh, well, guys, Lizzie, you're not going to have to tap that wrist today because it is time.
I don't have to do that. I don't have to work today. I'm wide awake. I'm an early bird.
Are you really?
I wake up every day at 4:30, 5 o'clock to go to work.
Oh.
No, my days off, I wake up at the same time. Do you work, Rhonda?
It just depends on how you define work.
She worked chasing Dipper.
Oh,
Yeah. I look after my husband. I look after my son. I look after Dipper. I look after myself.
I want her job then. I need a Dipper. I need a Dipper.
Yep.
J. Rob says, I'm a bad mom. G woke up at 5. I set up Curious George on an iPad up on the shelf, gave him a sippy cup, a few hugs, and back to bed. I'm right there.
I've been there. I've been there. But back when my kids were little, they didn't have, well, with Alyssa they had an iPad, but with Sarah, no, I think with Alyssa at first I didn't have an iPad, but I taught her how to use the mouse just so that I'd have a peace and quiet for a few minutes. Isn't that terrible?
No.
I taught her how to use the computer just so that I could have some peace and quiet.
Oh, wow.
Well, my granddaughter, that's what she does, is she watches her tablet. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's all.
But that's that generation. You know, when Vanessa was younger, she didn't have that computer stuff. And then with Eric, we had it. And it's funny because it was only once we moved here, we were moving through pictures. And I'm like, what are all these videos? It was him when he was like 2 years old with the iPad filming everything in the house. He'd go to his toy box, open the lid, and go in. And I'm like, what the? And he's like looking at himself in the iPad. I'm like, okay, I'm saving these. These are blackmail when you get married.
I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
They were the best.
Smurfs.
I like Smurfs.
Mm-hmm. Herc.
Me too.
I like Smurfette, the only girl amongst a village full of men. That has such a different connotation to it as an adult than it did as a kid. Oh man. See, that's what I'm talking about. They all got this is Lizzie. Who was I before the show? Like, did you even recognize me? I was trying not to be too much Sleepy Tia. Whew. Especially when I didn't have Rebecca around. So when I get too weird acting and cantankerous, like at retreats, Rebecca will come to get me and say, it's time to get Tia to bed. But there was nobody there to do that. I just remember seeing Robin's name and was like, God dang, we got to go on live, Lord. Oh my God. See, she has coffee. I don't have coffee. I was sitting here trying to pick myself up.
Tim Hortons.
There we go. Go ahead, Tim Hortons.
Clem just brought me that.
Thank you, Clem.
That's how I feel about her addiction to Tim Hortons. I could never figure out why there was only one lady Smurf. Me either. As a kid, I mean, even as an adult, I still can't answer the question.
Because that Gargle, what the heck was his name?
Gargamel.
The weird man.
Yeah.
Gargamel created her. She wasn't like he created her. That's how she came to be.
And then she left and went and
did you not watch the show?
I did, but I didn't.
Robin, we weren't sad to see.
No, like he.
Oh
he
no,
made
Robin!
her I'm so he could like lure Smurfs.
We were happy to see you. We didn't think anybody would come. We really didn't. We were happy to see you. I said, "Oh, Robin, about to get all of this. This is a different Tia. I'm about to just surprise her." She up, we up. She about to meet a new Tia. You got the first 5 minutes, and then I started to calm down. Woo, it's early here, Robin. It is so early here. But I was thinking about like
Oh, it's been an
timing.
hour.
I was thinking about Lizzie, like you don't want to go in the middle of the day. What if you have something to do? Now we get the show over with. We got our laughs. Everybody's up, and we get to moving on and things. So I was trying to be mindful of everyone. I just forgot to be mindful of me.
Hey Tia,
Well,
did you have those kids?
I wasn't. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Did I
No, I was just going to ask Tia, how are the kids that you're babysitting?
I don't babysit. I've been I've become the community babysitter. Um, but Mickey says you got me up and it's a miracle. Oh, um, so the kids are like the neighborhood kids. They have mamas and daddies and things like
Yeah.
that. I didn't volunteer, you know. But one thing I do like, I complain about it a lot, but I do like when I go out to like I'll go for a walk on my breaks. I work from home and I got to get out and do some sort of exercise. So I will walk around the perimeter. We got Wimbledon tennis courts next door. I might go over, walk around there, and come back. And I'll see the kids, and they'll come up and they'll hug me, "Hi, Miss Tia," and things. And I really do like that. I love that part of it. I think
Yeah.
that, the part that you hear me griping about is that, it's a program where I try to get the children and their parents to enjoy crafting time because that's something that I embraced with my kids when they were younger. And it was great. My daughter hate crafting, but my son, he's my sidekick. He loves to craft. And so, I think I was trying to just help other moms with their spare time capture something like that with their kids. And so they were on board until they got wise. I got to stop dealing with people that's smarter than me. That's what I got to do. Like,
I don't know if it's technically smarter than you.
clever as hell to come up with a way to get free babysitting. That's smart to me.
Well, it can be, but it's also could be because we found that with baseball too, where,
Mhm.
oh, I can just drop my kids and off I go.
There you
No,
go.
you need to
Yep.
stay with your kid.
There you go.
What
That's
up?
exactly what started happening. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't turn into the community babysitter. But it could be rewarding. Like hopefully, because I have a class today, and the class today is to teach the kids to be more pampering to the mom. So we're gonna see how well this go. But
Mm.
I'm hoping I get a turnout because I got competition now. What I'm gonna do? How you compete against a nude male model and a glass of wine? Like I had no idea they would allow me to bring some naked man up in the clubhouse and serve all of the people that show up wine. Where did that come from? I'm really missing out
I
on
don't
some.
think they'll let. I don't think they'll let the kids do the nude model drawing.
Correct. I don't think that would be kid appropriate. That's a good way to turn off that community babysitter sign. So, Lizzie said to top her, I should bring two male models. I'm like, man, you should have seen the thighs on this gentleman. Oh my goodness. Sun kiss perfection. That's all I can say. Sun kiss perfection. Whatever that means to you. But the thighs were defined. And I
Mm.
remember asking someone, Lizzie said, you didn't say that. I did because I was leaving. I asked them how detailed were their canvases going to be. We just throwing paint, or we making sure we get this definition into the picture.
How realistic is it?
I'm gonna make this. Teach those
Oh
kids how to
God,
feel,
mine
how
would
to
be
paint
terrible.
fingernails and toenails. That's a good idea too, Amy. So today they're doing facials. It's going to really kind of pamper mom. Mom's going to be able to sit back and, just get your hands in there, rub mom's face and things.
Okay, you may want to rethink that though, Tia.
It's going to be messy. It's going to be messy. Clean up after yourselves. Since mom's coming to get a facial, if mom's not there, poor kid doesn't have anyone to give a facial to. So I'm pretty sure that at least I don't plan to be the community babysitter today.
Oh gosh, no. No.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
You should do mom and kid crafts. Then they have to bring their parent.
Yeah, that's how it started. Just the kids will be like this one kid I told you about yesterday. He's
this Mother's Day facials. Mother's Day facials. Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. So he's 17, but when he came in, because he was coming with his younger brother, I didn't know. He's 6'6", and I said, "And whose dad are you?" And he would look.
He probably gets that quite frequently, though.
I looked at his face because he do. After I looked at his face, he does have a young face, and I felt bad. But I'm like, and whose dad are you? And he looked like he was gonna cry. I felt so bad. Oh yes, wash your hands. So we have a nice sink area and things like that. That'll be okay. I have a gift bag, and inside the gift bag, I have placed all of their items in there. So they have a headband that they'll be able to put on, keep their hair off the face and things. Obviously, we have the cleanser, we have the moisturizer, we have the mask itself, we have the collagen pads for the eyes. I did get them a moisturizing lip pack. I've never seen anybody use these, but I'm gonna give it a try. But apparently you put something on the lip and then you put this lip mask over it and it infuses this whatever into your lip. I hope people don't break out and they be walking around with like big bubble lips for the next week or two. Like, oh, we're supposed to be for Mother's Day.
Maybe if you got it all from the dollar store.
I did not. So that was the reason I did not. Because you remember when my forehead broke out? She was like, Tia, what's going on with your forehead? It was like burbling up. My daughter she tried to do what I'm doing, but she had this great idea that she was going to get everything from the Dollar Tree. And so for $5, I had the makings of and oh my gosh, I tried to use all of it. And within 2 days, my forehead was responding. I looked like I was turning into one of the monsters on TV. Like all this, it was bad. And I remember telling her, look at what I'm doing.
She's exaggerating. It wasn't that bad.
It was bad. I felt bad. I'm gonna have to send y'all pictures. I'm gonna post pictures on Palm Pal Pens and Friends so you can see what I was dealing with. So make sure you guys, if you're not on the Facebook page, that you go on the Facebook page, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. Yep. There we go.
That's what we should do. We should do a show where we're putting those masks on her face on our live.
She wanted to do for $5. You had a $500 bill from the dirt. There we go. See that Amy feels me. She's my rescuer. There we go. Amy, I went through hell. It took months to get rid of that. Huh?
We'll put all masks on.
Have a spa day live.
Yeah, okay. Spa day live.
So
and then we all can do it together, but you just won't see us.
Yeah. Well, you just made yourself a part of the suggestion. So Make sure you receive that midnight link.
That 10 people on the stream. 10 people.
There you go. 10 people on the stream. So start looking out for links. Lizzie sent them
Yes.
right around midnight, guys.
Yeah, Jen did do her mask.
Uh,
I remember that.
I got Randy, she gave me oh man, now that mask was nice. I gotta find out where she got those at. But I got a mask from Randy and I really enjoyed it, you know. I just like when it makes my face feel soft and supple and I do think it's moisturizing, but I had an official facial at Ulta and I hated it. Hi Sarah. I
Hey,
mean,
Sarah.
I didn't like the part where they leaned me back and they was like rubbing on me and how's that feel? I'm like, you're going too slow. Go back up, you know. And so and then she was like touching me. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like this. So I think, you know, maybe giving myself my own facial was better and things. But they
Okay, but
explained
the way you're describing that, Tia, it sounds like she's like rubbing all of you. Like
like
she's
she
rubbing
it come down,
down
it
and
come down, they call this your décolleté or something. And
oh,
so
okay.
it come down into, you know, because they're trying to, I guess something about circulation. And
Mm.
so it's just too much. It's coming down, you know, touch, it's touch. And you know how I am about touch. So
Yeah, because when you say facial, I'm thinking just the face.
no, they come all the way down and then they come around, you know, to
Yeah, but
almost
they teach you to like massage and same with the hands when you do a
mm,
manicure, you're
they come
supposed
up
to
here. They come
massage
up here.
it.
That's what her daughter went to
They're
college
supposed to
for.
massage the legs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what her well, Alyssa went to college for also. So when
Yeah.
she does decide to get her passport and come and see Auntie, you know, then that's the only touch. I'll receive baby's touch so she can practice on me.
Yeah. I
There
don't
you
blame
And
go.
you.
and we can go shopping. uh, is that it? Décolleté. I was close, Amy. I was so close. No, not really, but I feel like I was close. There we go. That's what she said. Oh, Lizzie, get your daughter to come for the spa day. She can host it. That's a good idea. See, I didn't gave Alyssa a task. And then we could see her since, you know, she doesn't live at home anymore. We can't see her in the background. She done left us. Is that
Yeah,
it?
she could
That's
join
the
for
spa?
this the spa day live.
Huh?
She could join for the spa day live.
There we go. And we'll be able to see her. She
See, it
would
would
do
be a
it.
mom-daughter. See, and then Tia, you could do the same.
My daughter, yeah, my daughter would definitely come on and steal my identity. You see butterflies everywhere, everywhere. Except she's got this thing about makeup right now, and she's exploring every color she can, all at the same time, all at the same
That was that was Alyssa's highest mark in her course was makeup.
makeup. I'm not good at it. I try. I'll take any makeup class though. I will. But at the end of the day, I'm the blank canvas, and I just put on um, mascara. I put on my chaps. I love this Neo Eon. What is it called? What is this called? EOS. I love this chapstick.
You're
That's it.
beautiful as it is. You guys don't need makeup.
I
I
appreciate.
ain't wearing any that tends the red cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
I have rosacea.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always red. Plus, I have high blood pressure, so that doesn't help.
It doesn't help when Tia doesn't help you with the links either.
Yeah, that's why I have high blood pressure because somebody doesn't help me with StreamYard.
Oh my God. It was bad last. Rhonda, you are so bad. You always come in on Lizzie's side. Listen,
She is my Canadian gal, so
Canadian got to stick together. Because you guys over Trump.
We do.
It's way more you guys than us.
It's so bad, both of y'all.
Yeah. See, there's Amy. You could give us a spa day product shopping list ahead of time, and we could all do it together.
I think that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
that's what we're gonna have to do.
We'll do that.
I made up a segment. You can't say I never made up a segment because I just made one.
We will definitely. Oh, Robin's on board too. Good.
Yeah. Robin agrees with Amy.
There we go. So we will do that. It'll prop just for your shopping pleasure. Our first, when is our, so our next show is going to be May 25th.
We have a special guest.
We do have a special guest.
And it's not me.
Well, I'm going to announce it because she said she's going to announce it also. This is somebody that I have been friends in the community with for about 5 years. She is a subscriber. She supports a lot of us. She does not have her own YouTube channel. And one of the things that we wanted to, yes, you can. One of the things that we wanted to do was to embrace the community and bring them in a little bit more, make them feel like, I didn't know you had a channel, Rhonda. I felt horrible.
Yeah, I had to tell her. And I'm like, I thought you said it was for non-subscribers, for just subscribers, not YouTubers. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Rhonda has a channel. No, she doesn't. I'm like, yes, she does.
Yeah.
I said, she does not. I went to your channel. I was like, oh, she got videos and everything.
I'm working on it. I haven't done videos in like 7 years, man.
I did tell her that, obviously we just want to make the community feel like they are connected and that they have, options to come and hang out and have fun as well. And so this is someone who was one of my very first pen testers. You guys see her. I mentioned her on my show the other day because when I reach out to her, I got to find her. So she'll be on Instagram, or she'll be on Messenger, or she'll be messaging me directly through pages on Facebook. And it's Susan Mascarenas. But you guys, yes, you guys are going to get to meet her. She says that, she likes it when she comes in the chat, and people that she's talked to over the years from other chats. Again, she doesn't have her own channel. She likes to feel the connection and communicate with them. And she's one of the people that I feel is like a prime example of how we can make, just the subscribers, the people that are sitting there watching us and they feel connected to us, feel even more of a connection, networking live with us and things. So she is going to be on our show on May 25th. She is a riot. You see how we should have brought her into our conversation last night. I was on the line with her a few nights ago. I had to go because my eyes was getting heavy. I was like, girl, I got to work tomorrow. So we'll have her on and just but we do want to reach out to you guys. So anytime someone in the audience wants to, come and hang out, just let us know. We'll get a link to you. Don't be upset if Lizzie send that link out in the middle of the night, or if you get 4 of them. Just always use the most recent link. That's what we'll say.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I can just jump in quick, in terms of having the connection with our online friends, I know for me it's made a huge difference, because while we have friends in person, some of us have more online friends than we do in-person friends. And
I know I do.
And me too. And when I'm talking about my diamond painting with people who are not in that community, they're just like, oh, it's diamond painting. I'm like, no, you could do this and you can do that. Let me show you. And they're like, oh, there's a different appreciation for the crafts we do and understanding of what goes into it, that this community validates for me at least. And I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that. Melanie says that is wonderful, as there's such a disconnect between creators and non-creators. So that was one of the first things that Lizzie had mentioned when we talked about our show, Melanie, is to kind of bridge that gap and that distance. We didn't want to be creator versus, sub. We wanted to build the community, and so keep in mind where you heard it at first. Lizzie is big on that. I sound just like you now. But yeah, so we are going to be reaching out. If you're somebody that, comes into our audience and things like that, let us know. We want to hang out, laugh, bring your questions, bring your clips. I had a whole bunch of clips. And when I lost my internet last Saturday, I didn't realize that I hadn't saved. I just was putting them in a notepad link, but I hadn't saved the link or titled it or anything. And so when my internet went out and cut the computer off, I'm like, Lizzie, let's go over these links. And I was like, where are the links?
I don't know how to do that, to look for some, and how do you put it on here?
What, the links?
That's a whole other class.
Yeah, that's another class.
It might take a couple of hours to teach me how.
So Lizzie is going back to school. Just so y'all are aware, she's in YouTube University right now.
Good, then you can teach me too.
In YouTube University, and she was on there last night. She was on typing, looking stuff up. I was so proud of her. 4 hours. I was proud of her. Whew.
It's 4 hours more than I did.
And I'm like, she told us to do this, and she's like, I don't see that button. I'm like, oh my God.
How many links did you
Can you just give me the Cole notes, though? Do the Cole notes like Rebecca does the Cole notes on the trials. You can give me the Cole notes on YouTube.
So who wants?
Lizzie was playing these videos.
Some of you subscribers have got to come on to the show. Come on to the show.
Oh, absolutely. Like anybody who is in the chat or on the hashtag replay, it's nice to be able to put a face to the names in the chat. Exactly. It's wonderful to go, yes, I see you. I see you, but now I see you physically.
Exactly. So we are going to catch up with all of you because we really do appreciate the support that you've given to us. You come out, you give us a forum. I'm a talker. I do have a whole lot more online connections, and that's why I'm a retreat goer. I go to every retreat if I could. Oh, I would, because I like to meet you guys. I want to hug you guys, hang out, laugh. Can't wait because I know Rhonda's gonna bring me some all dressed and
moose.
Moose.
I'm going to see how I can bring a moose for her.
Bring me a moose. So
I'm sure you can just moose droppings, but
exactly. So Mickey says, thank you. That's a great way to wake up and have my morning coffee with friends. Should do brunch sometimes. Yeah, well, brunch is probably going to be coming because this was early.
But then we have to change the title.
Well, that's why I told you that doggone intro was too damn. See, you went too hard on YouTube. Why you do such a good job of lying to the people?
Because she's a Canadian, we overachieve.
That intro was beautiful. I was like, what the hell is wrong with Lizzie? I don't know if I could do this again.
I could just take the afternoon instead. I think we should do
we have to talk. I'm sorry, YouTube land. I
I
was
think we should
thinking
go
of you
on
guys.
at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is what your time?
10 a.m. That sounds like a plan. Slap. But I
It's gonna
was
have to be
trying to
called afternoon laughs.
well, I was trying to
Laugh
think of a
along.
way that everybody is getting up. Nobody's, moved on to do anything yet. You could have us on maybe while you're cooking, have us on while, you're getting your morning started. But I forgot to think about me.
Or you can do a really late one, but then half the people are sleeping. Because, some people are getting old, you can't stay up that late.
Yeah,
Well,
Lizzie,
you could do the morning show. It could be 12:01.
there you
Yeah.
go. That's when she sent your middle link or your last link. She was setting it up and she
No,
was
I
like,
sent the last one at 3 a.m.
oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
I'm going to wake her up. Here it
She said,
goes.
it's already today. It won't let me set it for tomorrow because it's already today.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree. I agree with Amy. Lizzie, you have
She makes
awesome
me sound like
intros.
I'm technically dumb, but I'm not. She's making me sound technically dumb, but I'm not. She says I have very nice intros on my channel.
I don't have any. My
I know.
technological capability is horrible. I don't have any capability.
I even, I even thought of creating one for you, but I was like, I don't know if I have time.
Sure you do. Listen, put that good YouTube education to use. Help me out.
So Bonnie has a good idea
Yes.
about going live after the general releases, because then you guys go, oh my God, which ones did you guys get?
Yeah, we could do that. We could talk. No one says anything about my intros. You have awesome
Mickey.
intros, Mickey.
You have awesome intros. You have great backgrounds too.
Yes.
But I have to say, Mickey, I like your procreating.
We talked about that last night. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
while
Mickey loves procreating.
Mickey is loving procreation. I mean, I think I'm sorry to throw you out there like this, but I said that Mickey is becoming a newfangled artist, and I would like to see some stuff that you have. I've been brokering your artistry. I tried to finagle a deal for you last night, Mickey. So I did. I need to see some of your artwork so I can start pitching it. Okay. Then when I get the RV up, you never know. You might be a part of the tour.
I was hoping that we would get some people from overseas on our show today, but don't look like it. Over the pond.
Oh, yeah, UK, Ireland. That's a good idea.
Because don't the UK ones, aren't they like usually like 6 a.m.?
It's later in the
Eastern?
afternoon for them right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have it.
Yeah.
Portugal. Lisbon, it's 4:30 in the afternoon right now.
Yep, it's in the afternoon. It's dinner time. They're cooking. Oh my goodness.
Well, what's the difference? I listen to you guys while I'm cooking.
Here we go. I'm cooking myself. I'm about to cook my butt back into this bed.
Hey, T, I didn't even notice. I'm wearing the same colors as you.
You are. You are.
It was not discussed that way. It just happened.
I love that painting you have in the background.
My IKEA picture?
Was that a picture? I thought it was a background.
Yeah,
I was wondering how
it.
It didn't make your head look weird. You know how when you put a background in, it make your head look weird. Oh my goodness.
If you watched your channel, you would have seen that already before. Just saying.
Yeah, Tia.
Y'all are tag teaming today, boy. The Canadians are getting me. What's that? 5 Canadians, 0 for Tia. Woo. Tag teaming, double teaming. All right, but Lizzie, that's why Lizzie wanted you, because you was getting on me about that. What is that show y'all kept telling me to watch? I didn't watch.
Oh,
Apples.
Apples Never Fall.
Look at y'all, sound like a set of
I
bookends.
was kind of disappointed of the ending. I thought it was going to be a little bit more dramatic than it was. Like I thought
The
it
book
was better.
is so much better than the show.
Wow.
They changed things
I'm
in
like,
the
this is
show.
This is how it ends.
And like they changed some of the characters, and I was like, and the ending was, I liked the ending in the book much better.
I hate when they do
it was
that.
kind of like, that's it.
Maybe they're gonna do a new season.
Mm.
You guys remember Vampire Diaries?
Maybe because they never found her because she took off. Savannah, I don't know.
Oh no, they have you seen the ending of it?
Have I not seen? The last episode I seen was that she goes home. They get in that car accident. She goes home and meets the family, and they're cleaning up the backyard. Is that not the last episode?
Oh yeah, yep, that's the last. Yeah, that's not how the book ends. The book is different.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
I actually like the end in the book because it was more of a surprise. It was like, what? Whoa, hang on.
But Bridgerton next weekend, and I have to work. How am I going to juggle this?
I tried to get the day off, and they were like, it's less than 2 weeks. And I was like, I know, I just need one day. And they were like, what's going on? And I said, Bridgerton. And they was like, did you just ask for a day off? I said, the binge. Then other people were saying,
it comes out on the 16th. It comes out on the 16th. That's a Thursday.
And I asked for
I can binge
watch
it before work on Friday. I could watch the series on Thursday.
Are they releasing
it's only half. No, they're only releasing so much, and then the rest is June something.
I hate when the series do that.
You know how they have to roll and disappoint us.
Did you watch Bridgerton, Rhonda?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, you got to start. Go watch it before it comes on. You got enough time. 2 seasons.
I'll watch it while I'm diamond painting.
I don't know if I think that's.
There's a lot of hot sections in the first one.
I had to really wow, what is going on? But after a while, it was necessary so that you could better understand the storyline. And so I had to appreciate it. Same thing with 50 Shades. I was like, what is going on? This is ridiculous. Let me turn this page. Oh my God, what's going on? Chapter 7. Woo, Lord. But it ended up being a necessity to lay foundation and groundwork for things. So when there's a purpose behind it, and it's just not, arbitrarily just tossed in, then I can embrace it a little bit more. But I remember there was nuns. Remember the nuns that was on Good Morning America? Like, oh, could that really happen? Could someone really do that? Could you really make someone feel this way? I was like, wow, the nuns coming out with questions. They had a notebook, and it was going down. Could this really happen? And oh man, those were great days. I have finished the book, but I noticed differences immediately between the book and the TV show. Good morning.
Okay, so I've added that to my watch list.
Yes, I do remember that. I'm going to tell you.
Probably catch up if you watch it. I don't know how many hours you diamond paint, but you probably can catch up before season 3 comes out.
Okay. I'm going to give it a try.
Whew. So
season 3
I
is with
Penelope. She gonna tell you gonna tell the show?
What?
Did you read the books, Rhonda?
Yes, I read. Well, I listened to the book.
The Bridgerton books?
Oh no,
Oh, what
no, we
book
were
are?
talking about apples never fall.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she's talking
We're still
about
on
Apple.
that book. Sorry.
So, Gail, I was the person that I was so against binge watching. I was really against it. I was spearheading no, this is not how we watch TV. And then Once Upon a Time came out on Netflix and they released like the whole season or something like that. And so people were talking about it at work. They were really like getting into this storyline. And so I'm like, okay, let me go and watch it. And I ended up, because I need to be a part of the conversation now that I know what everyone's talking about, I got to get caught up. And I ended up binge watching season one and season two of Once Upon a Time, the ABC series. Whew, it's good. It was good. I mean, it had me hooked. Then
Is that not even on there anymore?
on what? Netflix? It's on
Yeah.
Netflix. But this was back when it was, I think it had to be season 4 or 5, maybe three, season three. So I get caught up, right? And now I'm caught up. And let me tell you what ended up happening. I can't stand to wait till next week. I'm like, what is going on? Ain't no way to. Oh, I want
Yeah.
to know now what's happening. Oh, I hated it. I hated it. So yeah, binge watching is definitely fantastic. It's a great way to
If you
stay
have the whole thing.
if
But
you
I would
have.
agree with you, Tia, that if you binge watch to get caught up and then you have to wait, it's like having a book, but you cannot open the next chapter. It's like I
Exactly.
want to know what happens.
You want to know now what happened,
Yep.
and so, yeah, I don't know. I do love to binge watch though. Honey Bunny says, "Never say no. That's when you end up saying yes." That's exactly what happened. And I mean, I was lost. Like, what? You want me to wait a week to see what's gonna happen next? Why didn't you release the whole season? So
I even find that sometimes with the
when
YouTubes.
you watch a whole season, by the time the next season comes in, you don't remember what happened at the end.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
That's
there's
why.
such a gap in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, Lizzie?
No, you can't
It's
leave
time to
us.
go.
I was ready to go almost 2 hours ago. My head. I turned it when I turned into a bobblehead. It's time to go. I'm trying to open my eyes like
Well, I didn't get creative and I did not do an exit for our videos. So we just have to say goodbye and
we got a week to
stream.
work on it. You guys, let's give Lizzie an applause because outstanding job last night. Once you get your YouTube University degree, then you'll be able to start sharing some of all of that diligence with the rest of us, especially me. I'm technologically incapable, but I will watch you do it, and then I'll learn, and then I might still not be able to do it, but um,
All right.
2 weeks from now, we're gonna go every other week. We'll be back with morning laughs with Lizzie and Tia, or Tia and Lizzie.
Yep.
Uh,
Maybe afternoon.
oh,
Because
so
Well,
he is
thank you
not a
guys for letting
morning
me be here.
oh, that's how I feel maybe about going so early next time. I just have to rethink it. That's all. But I did want it to be a time where it was convenient. It didn't break up anyone's day. That's hard, especially when it's coming into the summer. People want to get out earlier, and things. So, I
Same
just got to get
time.
used to it. Got to get
We
used
don't
to
know
it.
if it's going to be the same time. We'll let you know on Wednesday.
Right now, it's the same time because I want to be mindful. I'm always trying to be mindful. I want a special shout out to my girl Robin. She was
She
definitely
just wants
first,
us to feel sorry for her.
huh?
That's what you're going to stay at this time because you want us to feel sorry for you.
I hope that I'll get used to it and then there won't be anything to feel badly about,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
Help me out on this one at least, Rhonda.
Well, you know what? If you're not going to go to sleep beforehand, you might as well just get it done and over with. So then you
There
can
you
hop
go.
back into bed.
There you go. See? I just need to get used to it. It was just so early. I was not expecting this to feel so
And
early.
besides, this was the first time, so you're getting the kinks out, finding what those kinks are.
That's right. We
Hmm.
were on time. We was on time.
Yes.
We
Yes.
should have been after a 4 hour
You know what
pre-show.
she said to me behind the scenes? I'm like, wake up, Tia. She's like, send me the link. I'm like, just go into StreamYard. And she's like, well, you're so rude to me this morning.
We gotta have Janae and Tamara on because
Yes.
they can confirm every time I tell you how Lizzie treats me behind the scene. They were laughing. They were like, she really is doing that. See, I had backup yesterday. Now, now we're back on the live, and Lizzie's back being innocent. I'm innocent. So I don't have
I'm
any
just
back.
a baby.
I'm just a baby. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm so innocent. But that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that.
See how it is? We can never say goodbye to each other. It's time to go, Tia. Say goodbye.
Bye,
Right.
Tia.
Bye.
Bye,
Love you
Lizzie.
guys.
Bye, everybody in chat.
Au revoir.